Hey guys,
Happy Thursday.
welcome back to Devotions with Emma and Sammy. We're so excited that you're here. Today we are going to talk about talking with God. So called prayer, but it's also just a conversation that you're having with God. So we're going to learn more about what we talk to God about, why we talk to God about things, and why it's important for us. But first, we're going to go over to Emma for our main idea and verse.
All right, so our main idea today is deep talks with God, and our verse is from Ephesians chapter 1, verses 18 through 19. I pray that your hearts will be flooded with light so that you can understand the confident hope he has given to those he called, his holy people, who are his rich and glorious inheritance. I also pray that you will understand the incredible greatness of God's power for us who believe in him. And that's our verse. Over to you, Sammy.
Yes, thank you, Emma. That verse is so pretty. I love it. So, talking with God. There are two things that we're going to talk about today. The first, what do we talk to God about? The answer is everything. So, we want to talk to God about the big things, and we want to talk to God about the small things because God wants to hear about it because He loves us. So, think of someone you love. So it could be your mom, your dad, a friend, an aunt, an uncle, someone you love. If you're going to see them, let's say you're staying 6 feet apart and you're wearing masks, you're going to see them. And when you get there, you're not going to, if they start talking to you, you're not going to be like, oh, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to have a conversation with you because you love them. And the more you love someone, the more you want to talk with them and get to know them and spend that time having a conversation with them. That is exactly how God feels about us, but so much more because He's God. So God wants to hear it. And what's even cooler is Jesus came to earth. He was a human, and He understands the emotions that we're going through, and He understands a lot of the things that we're walking through. It might not be the modern technology, He might not understand that, but the heart behind it, He gets that. So He can relate to us. So talk to God about everything because He wants to hear it and because Jesus understands it. Our second thing is God wants to hear the stuff you might not want to talk to other people about. So this might be things that you're afraid of. Sometimes it's hard to talk to other people about things you're afraid of. Or it might be maybe something you felt like you didn't do well. That's hard to talk to other people about. Or sin in your life, that's hard to talk to other people about. But God wants to hear about it because the more that we talk to God about it, the more that opens us up for Him to change us. Because if you remember, think back way back a few devotions ago, God does not make all new things. He makes all things new. But we first have to know what we need to be made new. And just like that verse that Emma read, God's power is so big. It says, I pray you understand the incredible greatness of God's power for us. So even those things that feel big to us, God has the power to change them because He has that incredible, great power. So first thing, we talk to God about everything. Second, God wants to hear the stuff you might not want to talk to other people about. So those are our two things today. Our question is, while we were talking about those things, or while I was rambling, more like, about those things, did something come to mind? Is there something where you're like, oh, I should talk to God about that? Or when I said fear or failure or sin, is there something that popped up and you're like, oh, I don't know if I want to talk about that? This is the great time to talk to God about that. So our question is, what do you need to talk to God about today? So pause the video right now and spend some time asking yourself that question, and then maybe later today you can spend some time with God talking about it. So pause right now and then come right back. Okay, welcome back. Thanks for taking the time to learn more about prayer and talking with God with us. That is all I have for today. So we're going to go over to Emma for our invitation.
Yes, so this week is Backyard Games Week, and I know that it has been rainy, but the weekend forecast looks sunny and beautiful. So I found a website with a whole list of family-friendly backyard games, and the best part is they only require materials that you already have lying around the house. So I invite you guys to check that out and enjoy. Have a great rest of your day, guys. Bye.
Bye.